Hey everybody, welcome back to the Book of Lore. It's Chapter 3, it's 2023, it's a beautiful thing. Right now, I'm at the Iron Oak Games studio. They're currently working on For the King 2 as we speak, just back there. And I'm here to answer some of your questions. We gathered them from Discord, YouTube, Twitter, and beyond. And I'm gonna do my best to give you some answers to those. So let's get right into it, let's go. Will For the King 2 launch on consoles? We've gotten this question so many times since the reveal of For the King 2. Yes, it's going to come to consoles. It'll hit Steam first and then come to consoles a little bit after that. We're not quite ready to say when just yet, but our goal is to get that PC launch out there and then launch on consoles as soon as possible afterward. Is it still possible to play with 3 characters, or are we forced to play with 4? This is from Raven the Husky on YouTube. Like the first game, you can play with sort of any number of characters under 4. It'll get a little bit harder the fewer characters you have, but you do have that option available to you. One of the great things about the first For the King is that the community came up with so many different ways to play that we didn't even think of. And we are definitely going to offer that same level of flexibility in For the King 2. So I expect to see some insane, like, no death, no weapons equipped runs or something like that. You guys are insane. Will there be split screen, shared screen, or couch co-op like there was in For the King 1? This is from Dordo3 on Reddit. Yes, absolutely. Like, you know, when it comes to split screen, it's more like shared screen since it's turn-based and all right there. But yeah, it's the same principle. It'll work exactly like it does in the first game. Why did you change the art style? We love the low poly aesthetic of the first game, but you know, with the sequel coming out, we wanted to explore different art styles to keep the game looking fresh and to sort of bring the world of Far Rule to life in a different way. We want this game to feel like a sequel. We want to build on what we had with the first game, and we want the look and the feel of the visuals to evolve with it. We can't wait to show you what we have in store with the second game. There's a lot we haven't shown you. No more physics-based deaths, just twist the knife. This is from Adept Scholar 7717 on Reddit. Yeah, it's just not true. Will For the King 2 be harder than the first game? This is from Liang from Gamersky. That's a tough question. We're not really making it harder for the sake of making it harder, but I will say that we know that there are so many different types of For the King players. On one hand, some players really want like a casual, relaxing experience with their friends, and some want to get sucked into the strategic and tactical challenge of it all. And I definitely know there are some players that kind of fall in the middle of those two things. Our main goal is to satisfy the entire spectrum of For the King players. There are going to be difficulty levels that you can set with your party, but our main goal is to design the game in a way that offers a level of flexibility and choice in the challenges that you take on. So yeah, if you want it to be, For the King 2 is going to be really damn hard. Or not. It's up to you. Will the For the King 2 soundtrack be available for purchase at launch? This is from Frank on Haybox. Oh yeah, absolutely. The music, again, is being written and produced by John Robert Matz, who did the first game as well. Super, super talented guy. We know how important the music is to all of you. It's so important to me. It's so crucial in sort of like sucking you into the world of Far Rule. And we want to make that available to you in any way we can. We'll talk about it a little bit later on when we do know a little bit more. If you haven't noticed yet, in some of the past Book of Lore videos, we've sprinkled in some tracks here and there from the upcoming game. So if you didn't notice that, go back, check them out. They're like little Easter eggs. Maybe there are some in this video. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet. That's a future Rogan problem. Future Rogan, put some tracks in this video.
On it.
What's been one of the biggest hurdles in making, as you've said, the map much bigger? This is from Mint Coded on YouTube. This is a great question. There are a couple challenges with this. Firstly, density, keeping interesting elements spaced out in a way that makes sense and feels balanced. Second, making quests feel like For the King 1, and by that I mean allowing players to sort of forge their own path through it and making sure that players don't get lost in the bigger world. And finally, putting the focus on making the maps better, not just bigger for the sake of being bigger, but bigger for the sake of like retaining all of the awesomeness that we want to bring to it. I will say that also like a huge part of game development is problem solving. It's like constant, consistent problem solving. And the great thing about that is like the Iron Oak team is prepared for that challenge, super experienced and ready to sort of take on those things as they come. They have been taking on those things as they come. I see that there are different terrain elements in For the King 2. Will there be settings like gaining speed buffs while you're on the main road and speed debuffs while stepping on different terrain areas? This is from Chi Shen Yanwu on Bilibili. So I don't want to spoil too much with this question. It's a really interesting one. I don't think it'll work in the same way that you have outlined here, but I will say that we do have some really interesting plans on how to tackle terrain traversal and how to make that overworld gameplay very interesting and varied. I'm not going to talk too much more about it. I'll just keep it there. But you guys should definitely be intrigued, and we'll be showing that stuff off very soon. I think we're going to leave it there for now. Thank you all so much for your questions. We definitely did not get to all of them because, you know, you're all a very curious bunch. But if any questions did like sort of stem from this video, or there's any lingering questions that you'd like answered, feel free to join the Discord. I have a link somewhere here. It's definitely in the description. And you can join that. You can talk all things For the King 2. You can, you know, try and squeeze some information out of me there. I'll try not to leak too much, but you know, you never know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do in an hour from now. So there you go. More Book of Lore videos are coming out for you very, very soon. But until then, I'm gonna go play some pinball. So I'll catch you all in the next video. See you later.